Week 3 review questions. How does workforce deployment support a company's strategy? Workforce deployment supports a company's strategy by ensuring they have the staff required to be successful without overspending on overstaffing and having more staff than they need. The right strategy of workforce development also ensures that they have the correct employees for each position that fit within their organization, align with their desired image, and create the desired reputation for the company. So, for example, obviously, you don't want to be overstaffed, you don't want to be understaffed, and you want the right type of employee that's either going to provide the level of customer service that you want, or maybe it's like Walmart and you just need somebody to run a cash register and they don't need specific skills, and that's fine. Question 2. How might a company's strategy impact the operational tactics used in workforce deployment? The company's strategy determines what kind of employees are needed, skilled or entry level, how many, based on what services, how personalized the services are, etc., and what type of employee will fit the image they're trying to portray. And I don't mean like how they look physically. I mean like attitude, friendly, confident to make sales, that sort of thing. This can affect how they handle overstaffing, whether it makes more sense to cut hours and keep their skilled staff on, and they can always increase hours later, or just lay off people knowing that they can easily hire new entry-level workers later. And if they are understaffed and don't require specific skilled employees for the positions, it's easy to hire entry-level employees from outside the company, compared to if it's like an industry-specific job where they need special certain skills and training. They might want to hire from within or transfer as needed. Question 3, discuss the 2 human capital strategies, internal or external, and how they relate to the workforce deployment tactics used to operationalize the strategy. Workforce deployment can be approached as internally or externally driven. An internal strategy is more likely when an organization's strategy relies heavily on specific knowledge, like industry-specific knowledge, proprietary knowledge. So they would want to keep employees within their company, doing more transfers, promotions, that kind of thing, compared to, say, a company that's constantly innovating, needing new ideas, and that might want to hire fresh faces all the time. So, for example, I was thinking probably a company like Boeing, not talking about like their entry-level jobs, like working in the front office, but actual like Boeing techs who are working on airplanes and stuff. Obviously, that's a very skilled position, and given the opportunity, they would like to keep those people and maybe transfer them rather than having to hire new people and completely train from the ground up. And I was thinking if you compare that to, say, a company like Meta or other social media companies, I would guess that they probably like to hire newer or younger people because that's kind of their target demographic. So they don't necessarily have to have the industry-specific knowledge or proprietary knowledge if they bring fresh ideas and kind of the outlook of their target demographic with them. Question 4, discuss the difference between budgetary-based staffing and trend-based staffing. Budgetary staffing is staffing based on how much money you have to spend on staff. I think that's probably pretty common with smaller businesses. I don't think they have a whole lot of wiggle room there. And then trend-based staffing is based on looking at prior trends in the business. So, for example, retail businesses, they're going to hire a lot more people during the holiday season because they know they're going to be busy. Contractors, landscapers, they know they're going to be busy in the summer months. They're going to have to lay people off for the winter. I have worked at a Sprint call center and a Verizon call center, and they do this extremely specifically. Like they schedule their employees down to the minute. Even breaks, for example. You might not have a break at 11 o'clock. It might be 11:03 a.m. because they make it so incredibly specific, minute by minute, to try to meet their staffing goals. And that is it for week 3. Thank you.